What up, YouTube? Cute as old Callie here, and this video is going to be about the season 11 finale of American Idol, which took place tonight just a few hours ago. As if you didn't watch it, Philip Phillips was named the 11th American Idol, which in my opinion it should have been Jessica, like hands down, which I'll get more to later, like after I finish reviewing the whole finale. But overall, I thought this year's finale was very average, and it definitely wasn't one of the better ones. Like the year they got all the former winners and runner-ups to perform. The year when they got all those big name bands like Kiss and the Black Eyed Peas to perform. This year's finale, I think, was very average. Even though I did enjoy watching a lot of the performances. Now let's get going. So, as of every year, the top 5 finalists got to perform a solo with one of their inspirations of their choice. Judges Jennifer Lopez and Steven Tyler both sang, as Steven Tyler got the band back together as he performed with Aerosmith. And Jennifer Lopez performed this one new single featuring Flo Rida from her upcoming album. I thought the performance was, well, the first song she sang was pretty good, except when Flo Rida came on, who I think is one of the more whacker rappers today. He lip-synced his whole verse, which I thought was very tacky. But then the song after that, Jennifer Lopez performed the song Follow the Leader, I Wanna See Ya, which features Wisin and Yandel. That one I really enjoyed too, because I'm a pretty big fan of that song. And Rihanna also performed. I thought her performance was pretty well done. The lights and her performance looked very professional. The backup dancers were pretty cool, especially the ones who were like attached to screens dancing in the air. And unlike Nicki Minaj and others who performed this season, I think Rihanna is one of the more naturally talented artists out there today. There was this one pretty funny skit at one point, because how Randy has mentioned throughout so many seasons, you could sing out of the phone book. You could sing out of the phone book. So they made a skit involving all of this year's finalists except for Jessica and Philip to do this skit when they're all dressed up like a church choir, and they were literally singing out of the phone book, and as they were reading it through their hands, like if they were caroling or whatever, but they were literally singing out the phone book. 3, 6, 7, 5, 1, 3, 4, 9, 7, like that. It was a pretty funny skit. I enjoyed it. And one of the bigger highlights as far as for the viewers, to former American Idol alumni Ace Young proposed to Diana DiGiorno. However, they weren't in American Idol the same season. Diana DiGiorno was season 3 and Ace Young was season 5, but they met back in 2010, a Broadway show they both performed in. But before the engagement, Ryan Seacrest was just pointing out to a bunch of the Idol alums who were there in attendance, and Lauren Elena and Scotty McCreery and so. Then he pointed out to Ace Young and Diana DiGiorno. As he pointed out to them, they both went onto the stage. You could tell Ace had something behind his back, and Diana really had no idea what was going on. But as the music started playing, Ace Young proposed to Diana DiGiorno as she accepted the proposal. Congratulations to them. They are now engaged as the very first American Idol couple, well, that's at least known out there. That was definitely one of the bigger highlights as far as the viewers. Like I mentioned earlier, all the top 5 finalists got to perform a solo with one of their inspirations of their choice. So Jessica sang with Jennifer Holliday, former Grammy winner, which I was very impressed by because Jessica outsang her inspiration, the former Grammy winner Jennifer Holliday. I mean, I was laughing when it happened. Ah! And Jennifer Holliday, you could tell from the look of her face, she's like, "Wow, I'm getting outsang to my own song." It was pretty funny. I think that also was another reason why I think Jessica should have. Why that proves that Jessica is a better singer than Philip. And then later on, the winner was eventually announced, and America has voted after a world record of 100 million so-and-so votes. The next American Idol is Philip Phillips. I was pretty shocked when Ryan Seacrest said Philip Phillips. Jessica, in my opinion, was hands down a better singer than Philip. I mean, it really doesn't matter who wins American Idol. Like, for an example, look at Chris Daughtry, arguably the most famous alumni from the show. He didn't even win. He finished 4th place. And Adam Lambert, who just had a new album that came out last week. If you win American Idol, I mean, yeah, that's something you could add to your reputation. Like, look at Kelly Clarkson, Scotty McCreery, how big they are right now. But if you win American Idol or not, if you're a runner-up, if you're 5th place so-and-so, that really doesn't matter. But I think Jessica will have a way more successful career than Philip. In season 11, I wasn't as impressed this year, like anywhere close to last year's season 10 when Scotty McCreery beat Lauren Elena. Last year's was, I think, in my opinion, hands down the best season of American Idol ever. And even though Jessica didn't win, in my opinion, I think the only person from this year's American Idol who could have even made the top 5 of last year's American Idol would be Jessica. It was just another average season of American Idol to me. But congrats to both Philip and Jessica for making it that far. If it weren't for that save rule the judges added, Jessica wouldn't have even been a finalist. But that wraps up season 11. I'm hoping season 12 will end up being just as good as season 10 was. I'm really looking forward to it. That's it. Subscribe to my new channel, QDizzleCali, and I'm out.